everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Crimson Vow draft. All right, probably taking the bleed drive. We can look though. We've got Investigator's Journal, which I haven't played with. I've played against it. It's been more impressive than expected. Wandering Mind, which is good. I rarely get to play it just because I don't play red-blue all that often. I have nothing against the color combination though. Foreboding Statue I like and have played a few times. Flameblessed Bolt is probably a close second after Bleed Dry. Desperate Farmer is good. And that's about it as far as mentionables go there. Let's go to pack 2 here. All right. So now we have in black we have Wedding Security and Gift of Fangs. Strongest card in the pack is probably Outcast or Impulse. I mean, Wedding Security is quite strong. Especially in Vampires. Because you get the blood tokens and then it just starts drawing cards and getting bigger. People have been really telling me I'm overvaluing Gift of Fangs, but it kills so many things in the format for a low cost. But I would say there's a decent argument to just take the Wedding Security here. Especially if we do end up red-black. I mean, same argument for Gift of Fangs, though. If you end up red-black vampires, you're happy to have Gift of Fangs. If you end up red-black vampires, you're happy to have security. Maybe I'll just go with the security because I want to play with it more and see what I think. But, I mean, straight up drawing cards off blood tokens is huge. Wow. All right, pack 3. I love Aruth. And actually, Aruth prevents you from milling out, which is really strong. Or drawing out, I should say. There's Thirst for Discovery, which is also very good. Persistent Specimen in black, not worth taking. I'm just going to take Aruth. It's a great card. Really, really strong. And I feel fine with that. I guess we're a ways away from it right now, but that's all right. All right, we can take Runebound Wolf here. There's Angelic Quartermaster, which is probably the strongest card. Yeah, I suppose we can just take the strongest card for now, too. There are blood token makers in white as well. Or we could take Evolving Wild and potentially make a 3-color nonsense deck work. It does seem a bit early to take Evolving Wilds, but if we end up splashing... Problem is, if I end up playing red-black, I probably don't want to splash for Aruth. And Geist is a 2-drop. I wonder if that's smarter than taking the Quartermaster, but Quartermaster is so strong. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Flyer. My gut tells me the Flyer is the best. Okay. So, now the strongest card is Thirst for Discovery, I would say, by quite a bit. There's Ragged Recluse here, which is another payoff for blood tokens. Patchwork Crawler. I haven't played with it. I've played against it. I think we just take the Thirst here. This card is so good. We'll figure out what color combination we're supposed to be at some point. So we could take Dorothea. Haven't seen it in a while. It is a good card. I mean, pretty insane, actually. The Disturb ability on it is so good. Just, guys, make your own Geist of Saint Trapped. It's pretty excellent. And I guess we already have a Quartermaster. It might just be worth taking. Yeah. I think the upside of it is pretty significant, and it's got to be good for blue-white. Okay, here we can take the Coast, get some fixing going, still try and lock down what we're doing. I'm giving up a Scattered Thoughts for it, which is actually pretty good, but we have a better card in Thirst anyway. And there's also a Flame Breather in here, but let's just take the Coast in case we end up splashing Aruth. Okay, well, Honored Heirloom, I guess, would let us splash more, at least be a good sideboard card. Geistlight Snare, if we end up blue-white, does sort of make sense. Because you could end up paying 1 mana for it. And counterspells are pretty good. I feel okay about taking it. Blue does seem pretty open. It's also Wretched Throng, but that's more for black-blue, which I guess we still possibly could end up as. I'll take the counterspell. I've found counterspells are pretty good in the format overall. So, Rallier, Adamant Will, Frenzied Devils. I mean, Frenzied Devils would make sense for blue-red. and it's an uncommon. I don't really care too much about Advent Will or Militia Rallier. I don't care too much about Frenzy Devils either, but if you do end up blue-red, it sort of makes sense. I think I'll just take it. Desperate Farmer is good too, but we'll take the Devils. I'm all right with that. Okay, well, we can take Stitched Assistant here. Probably too late to try and pivot into green. Oh, whoops. Siphon Essence is playable. Counterspells are playable in this format, so I'll take it. Although they're a lot worse with Aruth, something to keep in mind. Stitched Assistant versus Steelclad Spirit. We don't have any 2-drops, so we might actually need this Spirit. Keep us alive. Don't really care about any of these. I'll just take this. All right, last pick, blue. So we're in blue. We don't know what our second color is yet. So Skywarp Scab and Stitched Assistant. In red, we have Falcon Rat Celebrants. We could start to maybe pivot more towards blue-red. Otherwise, Hopeful Initiate is playable. But, I mean, Celebrants is quite good. Get the Menace, you get the Blood Tokens. Probably wheel both of these blue cards anyway. So, alright, I guess we'll take a Celebrant. Alright, now there's Hero's Downfall in black, which is good. Otherwise, Anger, which I've seen a lot of for the blue-red decks. Scattered Thoughts, some card draw. There's Fearful Villager in red, which I actually like. Bloody Betrayal is at least good with Exploit. Hero's Downfall is far and away the strongest card here. I wonder if I just take that and maybe go blue-black, pivot, splash arrow. That might just make more sense. Alright. Especially if we get more black removal along the way. I don't really like Grisly Ritual all that much. Infantry can be good. Maybe we just take the Scattered Thoughts. Still continue down a blue-black path for now. Because we're for sure blue. We just don't know what our second color is yet. I'm still kind of on board with blue-black splash Aruth. I don't really have a problem with that. Shattered Sanctum. Well, let's a splash white too? No. Ballista Watcher is the best card here, so maybe that puts us back towards just straight blue-red. There's Gift of Fangs in black, but it's not nearly as good as Ballista Watcher. Is just a real game ender. So let's take that. I think at this point we really got to commit to something. Because we're getting to that point. Ooh, Wandering Mind. Well, there you go. There's a good reason to be blue-red. Great card. We've only got 4 non-creature spells currently, but hopefully we find some more. Basically don't have any removal in here, unfortunately. Alright, we'll take the Chill. I think we have some zombies. Just 2? Alright, whatever. Take it over a Wretched Throng. I'm alright with that. I guess we can take the Scab here, unless I'm going to splash Grolnok, but Grolnok is very good. Maybe, you know what? I probably take it because I don't really care if I miss out on a Skywarp Scab, but I do think Grolnok is strong enough to win the game. Like, takes games over. Just that couple drafts ago where I played this really does win games. Here we'll take Flame Breather. We definitely need some more 2-drops. We're very light. I mean, Entomber almost is like guaranteed to make this deck. Let's see. We can take the Scab now. I don't really like Weary Prisoner that much. At least Scab flies, I guess. I don't like Wanderlight Spirit. Maybe take the Ambush as a combat trick in case I need it. I prefer to not play that one, but gotta do what you gotta do. So major issues with this deck are complete and utter lack of removal. And even like non-creature spells. Multiple counter spells with an Aruth plan is not ideal. Scattered Thoughts actually does work well. Ooh. Scattered Thoughts actually does work well with Aruth though, which is nice. Because you put the cards directly in your hand, you don't actually draw them, so that's kind of nice. Alright. Pack 3. Well, Dreamroot Cascade would give us the chance to splash Grolnok. Otherwise, in blue we have Chill of the Grave, which I'm hoping we can wheel. All right, whatever. I'll do the Cascade. Yeah, that's fine actually. We can try and splash Grolnok. It's kind of exciting. Actually, Reckless Impulse is probably the pick here otherwise, but whatever. I'll just take the Cascade. We're close to a deck as it is, so hopefully we'll find some goodies along the way. I guess we can take Celebrant here over another Scattered Thoughts. Still would like some more cheap stuff. To be honest, I don't love Celebrant here, but it's totally fine. Storm Chaser Drake, on the other hand, is quite good, but unfortunately, I think we kind of need this Bolt because we have some need for non-creature spells and removal, so tough one because Storm Chaser Drake is fantastic. Hopefully we get the Steelclad Spirit back just so we have some more ways to buy time. Gutter Skulker is very good. It's a good way to win the game. We only have 3/4 drops. We actually have a lot of expensive stuff in here, but that's all right. Probably take the Skulker over Villager and Witness. Hypnotist, not really what we're looking for. Bolt, on the other hand, exactly what we're looking for. Great pick here. So we can probably cut Pyre Spawn or Monstrosity. I'm kind of okay cutting Pyre Spawn, I think. Syncopate is very good. Same argument as before. Not nearly as good when you're running Aruth, but what can you do? Sure Strike, I think we actually take it over Scattered Thoughts. Just because more tricks and removal is probably good for us. Another Devils. I mean, or a Scattered Thoughts. I'd probably take the Devils just because it feels like the right color combination for it, but we don't have great tools for it. That's the problem. I guess we take more card draw then. Not enough feel bads in this deck here. We need some more feel bads. Don't need any of this. I'm trying to think what synergizes the best with Grolnok here. Maybe I take in the Festivities for sideboard. Because we're already going to have to still make a cut or two. Alright, we got the Spirit back. I think I'd take it over Entomber. We don't have enchantments, but blocks well. And we do have some flyers in here, I think, right? Yeah, we have some. Not many, though. Lantern's at least a serviceable sideboard card sometimes. Ooh, Retrieval's actually pretty playable. Wonderland Spirit flies. I don't think we want it, though. I like to be able to block. It does fly, however, but we'll take a look. Maybe I could see maybe cutting the Frenzied Devil. Because we have, like, reactive spell. I mean, it's okay. It's just not that good. 3 green sources. And that would still leave us with, what, 8 blue sources and 8 red sources? Wow, we actually could... I guess we could splash Grolnok. It's probably worth it, maybe. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. So, obviously we need to cut some non-creature spells. Probably the Ambush. I wonder if there's... Maybe I'd prefer to cut some counter spells, because we have Syncopate and... How many spirits did we end up with? 4? I could see maybe cutting the snare, just running the... Cut the snare, cut the essence, and like just run the Syncopate. I'm kind of more on board with that. And then we can maybe keep the Ambush, which isn't great, but it's probably okay. I think I'm cutting the Devils, just because they're kind of whatever anyway. And then I still can cut... I don't mind running 10 non-creatures, but when 2 of our creatures are steel-clad spirits, that could be a problem. I could cut the Entomber. You know, Entomber's pretty whatever. And then last cut. Maybe I want to keep the flyer because we have decent blockers on the ground, but I don't love Wanderlight Spirit. But we are low on evasion, so it's a decent argument for it. I don't know if I want 13 creatures, though. Another option is to maybe cut the ambush, because it's not that good of a card anyway. And that way we still have a good amount of evasion, tons of card draw. Because we have Wandering Mind, we have Eruth, Thirst, double Scattered Thoughts. We have a ton of removal, or a ton of card draw here. Not to mention Skyward Scab and Celebrant for extra card draw and card quality. I'm really not opposed to cutting another creature, but I guess it could be a Stitched Assistant. Because this is like a 3-mana 3/2 in our deck. There's really nothing I want to sacrifice anyway. All right. So we're down to 13 creatures, but we have a lot of card draw. This is an awkward deck. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie and tell you this is some amazing deck. This is a very weird, awkward deck, but this is what we got. So we'll run it like this, and we'll see you round 1. All right. Round 1, we'll play first. Oh, yeah. That's good. So I guess we're kind of just playing a card advantage deck. Problem is we really can't deal with bombs and feel bads, so it's not ideal, but what are you gonna do? No, it's all right. So get in with the Flame Breather and play the Spirit. Then we can get some card draw of Scattered Thoughts. All right. So we'll pass here and leave up stuff here. All right. I think I just take 6 here. I mean, I guess since they're playing aggro, maybe it's smarter to just bounce the Hypnotist. This prevents the most damage, so I'm kind of okay with it. I could have dealt 1 to them if I had done it while I still controlled the Flame Breather, so that might have been smarter, but this is all right. Let's do... Well, we only have one blue mana, so I guess it actually makes more sense to do the ambush. I feel like I'm maybe more willing to trade my Steelclad Spirit than I am trading my Sure Strike. Why'd they do that? They don't have anything better going on? Surprising. Wouldn't you want to attack first? I think I'm just gonna... I feel like the Sure Strike's more useful to us. All right, you got it. Hey, I'll accept the bluff. We're far enough ahead where I can afford to be bluffed there. I think I'll take the Recluse here too if they attack, because then I can chill, I guess, I don't know, whatever blocker they play or whatever. All right. Oh, sure. Alright, so we got game one. They're playing aggro. Steelclad Spirit did their job. Feel like we've got enough early creatures, hopefully, to hold them off. We can do Entomber, too. It blocks Recluse. It doesn't look that great otherwise. They have Bloody Betrayal, which I guess is okay. It's not enough where I'm worried about it. Wanderlight Spirit's quite a bit worse here, admittedly. I'd rather be able to block. I could see bringing in the Stitched Assistant. Not that I think it's great, but it actually trades with like Hypnotist and a flipped Recluse, so I think there's some sense to it. All right. Still just splashing green. All right, that's a keep. No blue mana, but removal for creatures is good against aggro. I just need to survive long enough to be able to cast Scattered Thoughts. I'm right with that too. That's unfortunate. I guess I killed a Socialite. Not happy about it, but I think the Socialite's probably ultimately more dangerous. Maybe. No, that's too bad. Guess best use of mana is the Assistant. I guess it can get Flame Blast Bolt though, huh? That's true. Yeah. That would have been another reason to do the Steelclad Spirit instead. So we have 8 mana. Let's do this first, I guess. guess I could do Flame Breather plus... How many creatures do I have in my yard? Only one. Alright, I guess we'll still do these two. Oh, we definitely block. I don't care if they have short strike. It's irrelevant to me. Yeah. I mean, if I don't block, I die, so definitely block that. Man. I'm gonna be real disappointed if we lose this match. Real disappointed. I'm not really seeing any other sideboard stuff. And it feels like a match we should easily lose. Or easily lose, easily win. What's the difference? No, easily win. We really should be easily winning this match. We should be able to beat Vampire's Kiss. We should be able to beat Bloody Betrayals. Good draw there. You can hold off on Earth too. Just gonna leave up Syncopate for now. Sure. I don't really care about Gluttonous Gust. Alright. Guess we can do Aerith now. So I can play Assistant and leave up Syncopate for Bloody Betrayal, but I can only Syncopate for 2, so I guess that doesn't work. But if I play the Celebrant, then I can't really stop the Bloody Betrayal, but I also get to draw 2 cards off of blood tokens. Let's just do it. I have no idea, absolutely no idea why it auto-tapped like that. Absolutely no idea. Why would I have an X spell with 1 mana open and you wouldn't leave up the Flameless Bolt? Very frustrated with that, but what can you do? So we'll take 9 damage here. Like I said, this is still just so easily a match we should win. I guess we can... So I can do the blood token. Alright, let's just lose the land, because I think we can play a land anyway, which is good. Guess if I had done retrieval, possibly could have countered it. That's alright. Still just auto tap doing everything in its power to just absolutely infuriate me. Just to infuriate me. I'm gonna block. They have Flame Blessed Bolt, so be it. No problem. Not a care in the world. I mean, I can block that. But they can activate it defensively too, so I guess I'll counter it. Can't actually go. Can't actually play Girl Knock. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I still won't be able to play Girl Knock with green mana here, unfortunately. But that's alright. Wait, can I kill them? I didn't play a land yet, right? I don't think so. So I can't kill him? I forget. We'll find out. Oh, good. Alright. See you round 2. Well, I guess we keep. We're on the draw. A blue mana really makes his hand quite a bit better. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. We got it. Cool. That's good. Now we can do the thirst and hopefully start going off here. Oh, what? I didn't even crack the Evolving Wild? Whoops. Ah, Grolnok. Well, we'll find our green mana someday, hopefully. They remembered that time. Alright. Ah, Stentia Uprising, huh? Alright. Alright, we'll dump red mana, because we have a bunch of blue in hand. So I think we'll start with the Gutter Skulker here. It's a good one. Let's do the Scab for now. Let's see. Guess we'll stay back. If I attack, I can get in for 3, which is good, but I still feel like presumably our late game's better. I don't actually know. So they're up to 10. They're at 11. So if they play one more... Oh. Ah, Aeruth, huh? Alright. I feel good about Aeruth here, so we can do that. And I suppose we can start getting in. Might as well. Guess we just have to do it for one, huh? Sure. Alright, so go land, spirit. So they're at 13 now, so sure. All right. We'll do this. All right, so we can exile the swarm. I feel comfortable with that. Let's see. So take him to 13. Okay. Oh, wait. No, it didn't? I'm confused. Shouldn't that have taken him to 13? Well, they're going over 13 now, so I suppose it doesn't matter. Sure. All right. Got a lot of spells in hand. Got it. Do I even need to protect it? I can't kill them next turn anyway, can I? Oh, I suppose I can, actually. 4, 3, 2. I need to cast 2 more non-creature spells. Well... ah, whatever. I'm just going to protect myself. I don't need the spirit to win. Sure. $19. All right. Let's see here. All right. So we can bring in more counter spells. Like I can bring in Geistlight Snare for the Styncia Uprising. Or we can just do the old in the festivities. It seems like a good idea. Doesn't deal with too much else besides the Uprising, but... maybe over Ambush. Kind of don't mind Ambush here though either, but I guess so. Yeah, Ambush is actually kind of good, but I guess I'm okay swapping that. Should I really be splashing Rollknock? I don't know. I think I'm maybe on board with, because they seem, well, they seem aggressive enough where I should probably run the Assistant over the Spirit again, even though I did get in for flying there, which is pretty valuable. That's true. Yeah, I guess maybe we'll keep the flyer. Like, I like being able to block, but what are you going to do? It's a good hand. Hopefully I just play a Harvester and get it out of the way now. Nice mana. I guess I bolt that. This way, if they gift my spirit, I can probably bounce it. Suppose I can also play the Celebrant here. Yeah. Well, it doesn't make the best use of mana. Alright, let's just do the spirit. They can gift it, and I can retrieval and replay it next turn if I really want, or at some point. So I can Thirst plus Bolt. Guess I'm alright with that. I guess I could have just taken 2, but can't kill that, so I guess it makes sense. I don't really want to discard the land, but here we are. Alright, so I guess we just go Flame Breather plus Celebrant. Best use of mana. I mean, Scattered Thoughts is technically the best use of mana. But I want to get these online. I think we want to push damage through for now. Especially if they go... Oh, really? Alright, we'll take it. Gosh, just can't get a land for the life of us, huh? And we have a human, too. Let's see if we can find a land. I kind of want to do it on their turn, though. Alright, let's do it on their turn. Still attacking. Wow. Sure. What are you getting back, though? Nothing? Just get a blocker? Sure. Sensible. Oh, we just can't get a land, huh? That's too bad. Alright. If we're having that much difficulty finding a land, then I guess we gotta do this. Well, we put the Gutter Skulker, so we'll get these two, I guess. So I can't retrieve. I can protect one of my guys. Maybe I'll just retrieve the Flame Breather and get the blood token then. Alright. So 6 mana. So I can block the invader. I think I can deal enough damage here. 6 is still just, unfortunately for us, really awkward number. Do I have 2 creatures at least? Yeah, but one is not one I want to exile. I guess we can do this Celebrant. All right. Let's. Oh, I was kind of hoping they didn't have that, but they did. It's too bad. Yeah, this is kind of disappointing. This is just, once again, so easily in our grasp. But it required us not drawing like complete and utter chumps for the entire game. It's disappointing. So 7 mana. Just not enough to live. Gosh, that's so disappointing. That is so disappointing. I don't know why my deck has to be such a disappointment to me. So I go land, flame breather, festivities. I go land, flame breather, spirit. I still die to flyer and other nonsense. Really frustrating loss there. Real frustrating loss. Let's go to the next one here. The Grolnok Splash is terrible, but I get so bored sometimes. I think that's my problem. I draft a format so much that I just get bored. So I want to like do something weird. But in the back of my mind, I know it's not good. I know it's a bad idea. It's going to punish me. I just can't help myself. I just cannot help myself. I want to do something greedy, but ultimately it makes me like lose where I shouldn't lose. I think we run it back. In the festivity still seems pretty terrible and marginal, but what are you going to do? All right. So if they attack, I'm still going to block. I sure hope they don't Grizzly Ritual here. Let's see. So I can't actually block the Celebrant, but then they can pump, so I guess we take it. No, I don't really like it. I'm just hoping we don't get Grizzly Ritual, but I really have I have this sneaking suspicion our Watcher's going to get Grizzly Ritual. Gosh, this game just really breaks my heart sometimes. 5, 8, 10. I guess I'm just gonna block here. Because any pump spell and we would have died there. Not any pump spell, I guess, but... Well, I mean, I still feel like, because we have the extra... We're getting the extra cards each turn, it's still ultimately better for us, but I don't know. Because the Socialite's pretty big. Alright, well, that's cool. So I think we probably double block the Socialite with Spirit and Celebrant. Can't actually use the blood token, but we have 2 scattered whatever in here, so who knows. It'll make things a little trickier. There's our scattered thoughts. We can do that. Well. Doesn't matter. Not exactly sure why they conceded. They weren't dead. We could have... so I think what the play would have been... We didn't actually want to use the blood token yet. So the play would have just been play the Steelclad Spirit, get in for 2. Or, sorry, play the Mountain, the Steelclad Spirit, and get in for 2. And have 2 blockers and be at 5. But, hey, if they thought they were dead, that's good enough for me. We'll see in round 3. All right, well, I guess it's a keep. Draw there. Oh, good value reaped here. I think we'll play the Steelclad Spirit. And I'll get rid of the Gutter Skulker, probably. Oh. I'm alright with that. I mean, they're going to get another dude, but... hopefully that's alright. That should just doing exactly what they want to do here. Just perfect curve, rare. I mean, they cannot miss. They cannot miss a play. They're doing so much each turn, it's blowing my mind. I'm like still looking for lands here. Guess we do the Grolnok first. Best use of mana. What? Is my opponent capable of missing? This is like the game of their life. Meanwhile, I have to dig 6 cards deep with Wandering Mind and essentially have to find a Flame Blessed Vault or it's GG's. No, I can dig 6 deep and not find what I need. My opponent's got everything. My opponent has everything and doesn't need to draw anything. It never ends. It never ends. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to have to bolt that forebear. I mean, probably need to bolt the rider too. We're being serious here, but my opponent's plays this game have been... I don't know how you're ever expected to beat this. Like, look at this. They cannot miss. They absolutely cannot miss. This is insane. I think we'll... Well, I guess that kind of works. Okay, well, I'm... We'll see if my luck can get me anything this game, because I'm going to have to blood token into a Flame Blessed Bolt, or this is not going to work out. No, 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 no. Well, I dug as deep as I could and couldn't find it. I mean, in my defense, I'm only drawing, you know, I'm only drawing 2 cards a turn. You know. I mean, granted, my opponent's only drawing 1, but hey, Flameblast Bolt. You're only like 60,000 turns too late. You're only 1,000 turns too late. Thanks for showing up. I mean, we're super dead. They already know about all of our cards, so it doesn't matter. And I don't even have the red mana to do Watcher plus Bolt. Wow. Wow. Well, let's bring in the festivities. At least that looks good. Yeah, it looks really good. A lot of relevant targets. Bolt is obviously very, very important in this match. Siphon Essence is... it's too slow. I shouldn't be splashing Grolna, because really what it boils down to. So we'll dump this plan and that. And this is 8, so let's add... How many lands do we have? 14, so we need 3 lands. So I'll add, color-wise, I got more blue, so I'll add 2 islands, 1 mountain. And call that a deck. Is there anything else I don't want? Waterlight Spirit's going to be bad. I think we need something that can block and trade, presumably. Actually, that's not true. Well, yeah, it blocks the bat. That actually, it stops some of their flyers. All right. Doesn't stop the forebear, but what are you going to do? All right. Guess we keep. Hey, my opponent drew really well last game. That means I'm going to draw amazing this game, right? That's how it always works. There's no way I'm just going to miss lands while my opponent goes Minister into Ghoul into Headless Zombie again. No possible way that happens. Oh my god, my opponent mulliganed? Well, at least I didn't miss. Hmm. Kind of hoping they didn't have removal there, but what can you do? You don't get to draw off Purifier. I guess that's good. Gift of Fangs too? Jeez. Even with mulligans, my opponent's just tearing it up. Let's see. So I can do Flame Breather and bounce the Purifier, I guess. I don't love it, but here we are. Oh, actually, never mind. I can bounce. Yeah, that's actually fine. I'll bounce Imprisonment and block the Purifier. It's actually pretty good. Oh, so they're playing around it and they don't even know I have it, huh? It's pretty nuts. We'll just play this, leave up Retrieval. Missing land drops, but I'm okay with this. Fifth land, that's good. So we can do the Thirst for Discovery. I'm actually gonna they still get a blood token? Guess they do. By the way, I'll never learn that. I'll never learn whether they get it or not. You guys have said it doesn't matter if it's on the same line, it doesn't matter what the words say. I'll absolutely never learn that. They don't have a good attack here, so I don't really care. My opponent might have the most nuts deck I've ever seen. Or just like, they need to buy a lottery ticket today. Like, this is just amazing. Let's get these two baddies. Like, I don't have the second red yet, but... Alright. So I think we'll do Skulker. Leave up Bolt. I can triple block Fleeting Spirit here. They can first strike kill something, but it's kind of fine. Could also just double block it too, huh? Because then they can first strike kill Celebrant or Skulker, but then they'd still lose their dude. This way, if they have a trick, I only lose 2 of my guys and get a blood token. I might have to just be okay with this. This trade is fine too. Let's just pass for now. Although I do want to make land drops. But I'm going to pass for now. Thankfully, they only have 1 creature in yard, too. That's nice. Guess we'll discard In the Festivities and... Is it Scab? I guess so. Could do the Chill of the Grave. But, yeah, I guess that might actually make more sense. I mean, there's... The only thing we can draw for the rest of the game has to be lands. Like, has to be. All right, let's do the Watcher now. I guess make them deal with that. Oh my god. Syncopate. I hope this gets a concession. That would be slick. That'd be really slick. Thank goodness. My opponent. We just beat the lottery winner right there. We beat the guy with the winning lottery ticket. On the mulligan, barely. But we'll take it. Markup Purifier, so good. Would I rather just run like a Stitched Assistant and lower the curve a little bit? Skulker, maybe too expensive. I don't need it to win. What am I doing? Oh, In the Festivities. Yeah, they have all the X1s. That still makes sense. Entomber is another 2-drop, but it doesn't do much against Purifier. It can block the Fleeting Spirit, though, but... No. I think we stick to this plan. They didn't play a turn 1 Minister of Truth? What in the world? I'll do a Celebrant. I would say it's a pretty good trade for a Fleeting Spirit. And they can't Gift of Fangs it. It's pretty important. So we can do Aruth now. I guess I'm alright with it. It's pretty early, but... Oof. Syncopate's a real ugly one. I guess Scattered Thoughts is the best use of mana. Sure. So we just need to find... Watcher and Wandering Mind, definitely. Alright, so we got the Bolt. Nip that problem in the bud. And then we go land, get the Flame Breather and pass. Sure. Makes their own blood fountain. Oh, we have the Celebrant. Whoops. Wait. They took a... Wait, what did they take? They took Flame Blast Bolt. Do I even have a way to get that back? I don't think so. So just play a Watcher for now. Let's see. So... Well... Yeah, let's kill this. I guess we'll get this online. Maybe the assistant would have been smarter there in hindsight, because then it could have at least blocked the wedding security. It's true. Well, now they can sack Thalia. That makes sense. Huh, it worked pretty well for him. I guess we can sandbag that mountain for the blood token value. Sure. Guess we're losing Aruth. I'll accept it. It's still pretty... Oh, they don't even want to do that, huh? Okay. I'm cool with that, too. We can't actually deck with Aruth, so... But if they kill Aruth, we do. Oh, wait, I don't want to do this, because I'm playing Celebrant this turn, so... At least they don't have an enchantment. That's good. Alright, well, we don't need the thirst, so... we don't need to draw off Skywarp Scab either. But we need to play the Bolt and the Scab this turn, so I guess we will go land, Bolt, Ghoul. Play Scab. And get in for 6. So all they need is the kill spell for Aruth, and we lose eventually. It's interesting. Oh, okay. Makes sense. No cards left though, that's good. Oh. My opponent's a lottery winner, though. I just get this gut feeling like they're going to draw the removal they need to win this. All right. Well, good news is we can beat that. Bad news is they're going to draw that removal they need, aren't they? They're going to draw that removal, aren't they? Sigarda's Imprisonment on Aruth. Let's see, attack with all 3. Attack with all 3. They have to double block Celebrant. All right. Oh my goodness. We just beat the lottery winner. They could not find the Sigarda's Imprisonment. Wow. That was crazy. I thought for sure. We literally drew through our entire deck plus 4 more draw steps and still barely won. Had access to every card in our deck and barely won. That's crazy. All right. Let's do some back one, pick ones here. All right, pack one, pick one. Probably the Geist over the Chill. This card's pretty slick. Double strike and comes back. It's pretty awesome. Back one, pick one here. Vile Spawn, Spider. It's pretty powerful. 2-drop, 2/3 reach with more upside. Yeah, it's probably worth it over Ancestor and Griff Rider, even though it's a gold card. Back one, pick one here. We go, yeah, I guess Spider again. Probably worth. Back one, pick one here. Probably Brian Comer. It's a good build around, and we're not giving up anything insane for it. Back one, pick one here. Could take the Retribution. It's very specific, but we're not giving up anything very good for it. And if you do end up Vampires, it's pretty powerful. And finally, pack one, pick one. I guess probably the Socialite. All right. Crazy draft. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you for the next one.